And also in Exodus chapter 15 and 26, he left it in there. And all people got to do, see, they think they doing you harm by the coming here. God said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about how people doing. He said, I'm God. He said, I'm God. And if you just keep doing what God, you keep doing with the will of God, he said, you just keep doing my will. He said, because people, he said he's going to bless. And the 26 said, and said, if thou wait diligently, hump unto the voice of the Lord thy God, and wait, do that which is right in his sight. See, God said, do that which is right in his sight, and wait, give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes. I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians. For I am the Lord that healed thee. See, God said he is the Lord that healed thee. See, God, so everything that what you're going through, we got to go through something. But to have belief and have faith in God, you to have that faith and standing for God. People say we standing for God. And if they truly standing for God, why is they standing for God? If you standing for God, you know God. But if you ain't standing for God, you say people standing for themselves. They're trying to get their message across by doing this harm to other people. And God said in the second verse of Deuteronomy 28, he said, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee. See, people want blessings. Everybody want to be blessed. But don't nobody want to make a change. See, everybody want to be blessed. I see people come by here all the time. Oh, I know the Lord. I want God to bless me. I'm blessed. Is you truly blessed by God, or you blessing by yourself? The devil give blessings too. But the blessings of God carries no shout. The blessings of God carry no shout. So when people say they being blessed, but they still they're in a church, and they're in these churches, and I talked to people yesterday, I talk to people everywhere, and they say the Lord bless me, the Lord truly bless me, you still in a rut? You still catching hell? They living in hell, they catching hell, they raising hell, you want to go to hell too? See, this book is true. Everything in there, in this book, is true. And preachers got a lot to pay for because they lying and got people that just reading all they got their hands out for money. See, I don't need your money. My God got plenty of money. All I want to do, you see, you make it in there. That's why I'm saying God got me said, God got me out here. In the cold, in the rain, in the sleet, heat, I got to stand. And I'm standing for God, not for me. Because if it was left up to me, I wouldn't be out here. I don't have a choice. God called me, God ordained me, and God said what he called, he predestinated. What he predestinated, he justified. What he justified, he glorified. Ooh, Lord. And what he glorified, he beautified. Good God Almighty. Ooh, Lord. So when you mess with the prophet, AJB, good God Almighty, you ain't messing with me. You ain't sold nothing from me. You took it from God. But God said he gonna have the last laugh. Good God Almighty. Read the book. Go in Nehemiah. Go from Exodus. Go to Revelation. All through this book. Good God Almighty. And he said in Psalm chapter 105, verse 8, touch not his anointing and do his prophet no harm. And y'all that's looking out, I want you to go to, oh, Lord, why are you taking me there this morning? Because he said you think I'm foolish. Go to 1 Corinthians chapter 24. I'm going to read it from 24. Say, but unto them which are called, both Jews and Greeks, Christ the power of God and the wisdom of God. Because the foolishness, I want y'all to catch this morning now. The foolishness of God is wiser than that. The foolishness of God is wiser than man, and the weakness of God is stronger than man. And 26 said, for ye see your calling, brother, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. See, God didn't call all these who say they was called. Ooh, Lord. That's why I say in Matthew, many was called, but very few gonna be chosen. Many churches gonna be called, but very few gonna be chosen. Many people gonna be called, but very few gonna be chosen. And that's why he said God gonna separate the goats from the sheep. Good God Almighty, my God, it's a place called hell, and it's real. I'm gonna ask you one more question, and I'm out of here. If you leave here today or tomorrow, do you know where you're going? Heaven or hell? That's a question. And salvation is free. Good God Almighty. My God, my God. Salvation is free. It don't cost me salvation. Good God Almighty. And God bless y'all. And may God keep y'all. God bless you. That's what you were saying.